Question number 9. As presented in the passage, Miss Corboral is best described as... So a couple clues here in the question, as there always are. It says, as presented in the passage, which means they're going to say it. It's not going to be a piece of information that's well hidden from me. They are going to either say it exactly or it's going to be a common theme when we deal with Miss Corboral. So let's go see some of our interactions between Miss Corboral and Lady Carlotta, which I believe are going to be very telling. So I'm thinking specifically in these last couple paragraphs here, where Lady Carlotta and Miss Corboral are butting heads a bit. We have Miss Corboral, who demands that French, of course, I shall expect you to talk at mealtimes several days in the week. Lady Carlotta does the classic improvisational technique here, says yes and. I shall talk French 4 days of the week and Russian in the remaining 3. To which Miss Corboral responds, Russian, my dear Miss Hope, no one in the house speaks or understands Russian. Lady Carlotta coldly replies that this will not embarrass me in the least. So I like to really imagine this interaction between a new employee and her boss. And before they are even doing any work at all, the new employee, this tutor, Lady Carlotta, who is going to be living with the Corborals in their mansion, is saying, no, I'm not going to do what you want. I'm going to do what I want. I can't imagine Miss Corboral is going to react to that very strongly. Let's see what she says here. Or how she reacts, rather. Miss Corboral, to use a colloquial expression, was knocked off her perch. She was one of those imperfectly self-assured individuals who are magnificent and autocratic as long as they are not seriously opposed. The least show of unexpected resistance goes a long way towards rendering them cowed and apologetic. We have the narrator interpreting Miss Corboral's reaction for us. After the disagreement, Miss Corboral is knocked off her perch, which is stunning because she is in the position of power here. She cannot believe that someone is challenging her over something she is paying them to do. With that in mind, let's go look at some of our options and see if we can learn a little bit more about Miss Corboral. Question 9. As presented in the passage, Miss Corboral is best described as superficially kind, but actually selfish. Now, some students who pick A, superficially kind, are remembering the incident when Miss Corboral is offering her maid's spare clothes after she realizes that her Miss Hope doesn't actually have any luggage. So maybe, but I don't know if that's superficial, and I certainly don't see any evidence to actually selfish here. So I'm not picking it. Outwardly imposing, but easily defied. So she appears to be imposing, kind of intimidating, but easily defied. She can be stood up to. And if we remember Lady Carlotta's reaction and her dialogue, she does defy Miss Corboral. So that seems, I like this defy bit. Socially successful, but irrationally bitter. We have no evidence to any part of this in the quote that we read. Naturally generous, but frequently imprudent. Naturally generous. Naturally. She offers someone else's clothes. Is that generous? That seems presumptuous to me. But frequently imprudent doesn't seem like it fits the quote we were looking at. For that reason, outwardly imposing, she seems scary, but easily defied. That's exactly the interaction between her and Lady Carlotta.